How may I help you?
Hi there. Yeah, my name is Donnie. I'm just looking for some information on TMS. However, when I did their main call to action in the hero section, that eventually led me to a dead end.
That is good to know. I will mention that to our marketing team as well, so that way they're aware.
Hi, I'm Jake with Rise4, and today we're going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to be calling a mental health clinic in a random part of the country, pretending to be a real patient, just to see what the experience feels like from the very beginning. Now, everything in this episode is going to be anonymized: the names, headshots, website. The goal here isn't to shame anyone, but to actually understand what the patient experience really looks like before someone walks through the door. We'll start by evaluating their online presence, and then we'll actually make a call to the clinic, and we'll talk about how it went, and maybe even call the clinic back to reveal the experiment. Let's do it. To start, I have this folded piece of paper which tells us where in the country we're going to find this clinic to call. Okay, so a TMS clinic in Providence, Rhode Island. Okay, I was not expecting that. Let's go take a look. So TMS clinic in Providence, Rhode Island. So I'm just gonna go ahead and choose one of these at random. All right, so the first thing I'll say is that even though they don't have any reviews, their Google business profile does have some pictures, which is really, really helpful for people to see the inside of the building, to see the outside of the building. Okay, so here we go. We're on the site here. The first thing I want to note is that they had a chat widget pop up right away. Now, these chat widgets are a really great thing to have on your website because they really do drive engagement. The thing to keep in mind is that they have a wide range of questions that they like to ask on there. And if you're unable to get them a response right away, then you might actually lose that opportunity. From a lead generation perspective, it's really important to understand what routes a patient can take in order to reach out to your clinic and engage. And if there are any routes that lose patients along the way, it's really important to note that, because more options is not necessarily better. Okay, so I'm switching to a mobile view because by and large, most of these patients will be looking at your site from their cell phones. They'll also be seeing ads most of the time from their cell phones. They'll be interacting with your clinic probably 9 times out of 10 using their phones. Now, I have these conversations with my team all the time because they love to design things in a desktop view. And when they're showing these things off, yes, they look amazing. But we never want to look at it from a desktop perspective. We really, really want to focus only on the mobile view because that, by and large, is how patients are interacting with their sites. So here is their website on mobile, and it looks great. You know, the very first thing says refer a patient. So that makes me wonder, are they getting a lot of referrals from different providers in the area? I mean, for that to be your main call to action is really telling. Now there's a phone number above, but it looks like that link, oh yes, it does work. Okay, so you're able to just click that and call. I like it. I mean, if they're getting a lot of referrals from different providers, then that's amazing. Now I'd say if they don't get that many referrals from providers, you might want to use that really beautiful looking call to action button specifically for the patient to make a call, which just keeps things a little cleaner and doesn't confuse the patient. I really love the images that they used on the website because it really doesn't take that much work to go get a few decent pictures from your phone. And it just really, really helps the patient to put themselves at the clinic, if that makes sense. Now, this is a little wordy, I'm not gonna lie, but it does include really great information for people who are willing to read all of it. I would just say that the vast majority of people don't like to read too much. They just want the most relevant information right there, easy to read. And it looks like the main option here is request a free consult. We'll go ahead and click that. And this brings me to a form here. So first of all, it's really great that they have phone numbers at the top. A lot of people just like to make a call and, get it over with, so to speak. But some people who maybe they're not sure if if they want to call or they don't have it in them to call, they might want to fill out a form. Now, my notes on this form though is that it looks like this second field here is allowing an email or a phone number, which is a little odd because I think that means that the field is actually a text field, which means that it's very, very difficult to incorporate any type of automation. So if I put my phone number in there, I'm assuming that I'm not going to get an automatic text, and we can go ahead and test that now. Okay, so I'm gonna say my name is Donnie and this is my phone number. And now it's actually having me enter a code received on my phone, I guess just to make sure it's not spam. Interesting enough, it was able to identify that it's a phone number versus an email address. Now, the problem is I have not yet received a message, and it's been a couple minutes now, and I can give it a couple more minutes, but usually a person's not gonna wait too long to go ahead and submit this type of information. Okay, so yeah, I've waited 5 minutes overall. There is just no way that someone's gonna wait this long to enter an access code. This route ended up kind of being a little bit of a dead end. So we'll just go ahead and skip this process and make a phone call. So for online presence, I would give this clinic a 2 out of 5. Now, their website looked great on desktop and on mobile. It was very clear, very easy to understand. And the fact that there was the phone number at the very top is awesome. Maybe a person's willing to just click that phone number and make a call right away. However, when I did their main call to action in the hero section, it was to book a consult, which led me to a form that eventually led me to a dead end. So if I'm a patient and I'm already having to use so much effort to go through this process, if I ran into a brick wall like that, I might not be encouraged to move along in the process and to reach out to the clinic in other ways. Getting on your website and pretending that you're a patient is really, really important way of you to see what their experience is like on their website trying to get a hold of you. And if you identify any possible bottlenecks or unpleasant experiences, it's really important to address those things to ensure that patients are actually able to get a hold of you. All right, so now let's go ahead and call the clinic.
Hello, you've reached Therapeutic Services. Please stay on the line.
Hello, how may I help you?
Hi there. Yeah, my name is Donnie. I'm just looking for some information on TMS.
Absolutely. How are you doing today, Donnie?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. All right, how much have you heard about TMS?
I just know that, it's like maybe using magnets or something like that. I honestly don't know that much.
Okay, so TMS stands for transcranial magnetic stimulation. It's a non-invasive and painless treatment option for mental health conditions. It's where we use a specialized device that delivers magnetic pulses to specific areas of the brain associated with regulation. It is a commitment. The treatment does run for 36 sessions, so you'll have to come into the office Monday through Friday at a set time that works best with your schedule. Treatment time does run typically 20 minutes per day, so roughly about 5 to 6 weeks long. Again, if you want to get the benefits out of TMS, you do have to commit to those 36 treatment sessions. Would you be interested in a complimentary consultation?
What would the consultation be like?
So a consultation, you would speak with the TMS coordinator, such as myself or another admin in the office, and we would go over what the treatment would look like your very first day.
Is it covered by insurance or is it like out of pocket or?
It is covered through insurance. We do take many insurances here.
The time commitment thing is something that I'm not totally sure about. I think I'd have to talk to my wife about it first.
Absolutely. And if you'd like, I can send you a follow-up email that just gives you a little bit more information on TMS. But yeah, if you want to discuss it with your wife first, you certainly can, and you can reach us at this number.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. This is great information, and you'll probably be hearing from me really, really soon.
Sounds good. You take care and have a great rest of your day.
All right. Thank you, Tara.
Thanks.
Bye. Okay. Wow. That was honestly, really, really good. Let's break it down. Okay, so for the criteria we're going to judge on this, let's start off with responsiveness. For responsiveness, I would give it a 5 out of 5. How many times did the phone ring? I'm pretty sure it was like half a ring or something. She answered instantly as soon as I made the call. For empathy, I would also give this a 5 out of 5. Tara was absolutely wonderful to talk to. She had so much information about TMS for me. Now, in terms of call experience, also a 5 out of 5. These are all resounding 5 out of 5s, by the way, just because I have no complaints. I clicked the button at the top of their website. It made the phone call. It rang maybe once. Tara answered the call, and she immediately jumped into engaging with me about TMS, what it is, how it works, the process. I know everything about the process now, and so I'm totally blown away by how well Tara did. So now let's go ahead and break down all these scores. So we talked about their online presence as a 2 out of 5, and their responsiveness is a 5 out of 5. Their empathy is a 5 out of 5, and call experience is a 5 out of 5. What does that give us? 17 out of 20. If they just clean up the whole booking experience, which in my recommendation would just be the ability to book a callback from a TMS coordinator at a time that makes sense for that person, then they would also receive a 5 out of 5. But it was just that one little bottleneck is why I gave that rating. Okay, so this is one of those great situations where I have a good experience and we can call the clinic back and reveal the experiment. Let's go ahead and call them.
Hello, you've reached Therapeutic Services. Please stay.
Good afternoon. How can we help you?
Hi, Tara. I actually told you that my name was Donnie, but my name is actually Jake. I'm sorry, that's a little awkward to say to start out with, but we're actually doing an experiment on the patient experience in mental health, specifically with like TMS clinics. And so you guys were just chosen at random, and we kind of evaluated a few different things.
Okay.
I just wanted to tell you, based off of the patient experience that I had, that you are incredible.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Like, how long have you been doing this?
So I've been working with Therapeutic Services going on 3 years now. So I've been doing this for quite a while, doing the TMS treatment, doing the consultations.
Well, I can tell. I mean, you really like were a wealth of knowledge. Like you were just so clear and succinct.
We do try to answer the calls right away when they come in. I'm one of the admins here in the office.
This is one of the best calls I've ever had, just to be totally honest with you.
Oh, that's so nice of you. Thank you.
Yeah. You know, working in a clinic, doing the work that you're doing, it's never easy. Like, no one knows what this treatment is. And so to advocate for it, you must really believe in it.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, doing the TMS treatment, I've seen patients really have great success turnaround with the TMS. So yeah, I would say I would believe in this treatment. It's done wonders.
There was one note that I had when I went through the process of like filling out a form. You had the phone number at the top, which was great, and the phone experience was incredible. But there was also a book of consult button on the website. And when I clicked that, it like asked for my name and my number, and then it told me I had to like get an access code, but I never received an access code actually. So you guys might actually have people who are trying to fill out the form who are not able to fill out the form on your website.
That is good to know. I will mention that to our marketing team as well, so that way they're aware. Thank you for letting me know that.
Yeah, thank you, Tara. Thank you for the work you're doing.
Thank you. Well, I appreciate you. You have a great, wonderful day.
All right, you too, Tara. Thanks. Okay, well, cool. You know, this is like best case scenario because I feel like it's more common than not that there's a tough experience for a patient. And obviously the form on their website was something that they should definitely pay attention to. But overall, the fact that they had such a positive phone experience means that they're really, really doing a great job, and they should just keep doing what they're doing. So overall, if I had to give this clinic a pass or fail, I would definitely give them a pass. They did a terrific job, and I'm super, super impressed. Thank you all so much for watching this episode of Undercover Patient, which is helping clinics to see through the eyes of the people they serve. Thank you.